Jiri Prochazka calls for third fight with Alex Pereira, despite 2 KO losses. I know I can beat Pereira. I feel I have what it takes, and I just need to unlock the right things to really win. I'll let my next opponent crystallize. I'm thinking of names. There's Jamal Hill, Magomed Ankalaev, and Jan Blachowicz. Meanwhile, Alex Pereira wants to become a heavyweight world champion, having proved himself as one of the greatest kickboxers to ever walk the face of the earth during his time with Glory, and taken over the world of the UFC. There isn't much left for Pereira to achieve. He's prepared to push the boundaries further than anyone has before. In the history of the promotion, no fighter has claimed belts in 3 weight classes, but that could all change if Pereira gets his wish. The gifted athlete is willing to step up to test his skills against both Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall in potential blockbuster collisions. Jorge Masvidal is planning his UFC return. Masvidal admitted in an interview with Michael Bisping that he is still under contract with the UFC, and they allowed him to take a hiatus to compete 3 times outside of the organization. After these 3 fights, I'm going back to the UFC. The UFC said one of the conditions is that I come back and do 1 fight. So that's the plan. Come back, definitely do another fight. And from there, check the landscape out. See if I'm staying in the UFC, or more than likely I'll be coming back to boxing, Masvidal said. It's lacking something, man. That something is your boy right here. Being in tip-top shape, being violent, and putting on some great fights. Just give them to me, man. I'm gonna eat these motherfuckers up like tacos. Just put them in front of me, and I'll lay some people out. I don't see nothing that I couldn't take on, Masvidal continued. Jorge Masvidal wants to finally settle his feud with Leon Edwards. Ahead of his comeback, the 39-year-old has highlighted Leon Edwards as a potential opponent, desiring to finally settle their longtime feud. I would love to fight Leon. Hopefully he still has the belt when I come back around. Let's see what happens, man, the former UFC BMF champion admitted. Masvidal also talked about Alex Pereira's future. I don't want to see him move up to heavyweight. I really like this spot that he's in right now. He's beaten a lot of the top guys at 205 pounds, but he was at 185 pounds not so long ago. Let him do his thing and cement himself at 205 pounds before they have him move up to heavyweight with nothing but uncomfortable matchups with guys who are not going to stand with him for a second. They are just going to look to take him down straight away, smother him, drop the weight, and rest on him. Alexander Volkanovski is only interested in title fight at featherweight, reveals potential lightweight matchups. Volk is targeting a return to action by the end of 2024, but he's only interested in going back to featherweight if there's a title on the line. Things that excite me. In featherweight, it's just the belt, Volkanovski said on Israel Adesanya's YouTube channel. Obviously the rematch with Ilia Topuria and the belt, right? That's big. And then, to be honest, exciting big fights. I like that too. With featherweight, I'm still that competitor where, like, this is my division, I'm getting it back. I want that win back. Things like that. It's going to be there. But lightweight, let's have some fun while we're waiting. They're probably going to do Max Holloway and Ilia in September. Because I told the UFC I didn't want to fight until later in the year. Like I said, I'm really committed to that in my head. Now I started training, I'm like, I wish I didn't tell them that. I did say I don't want to wait too long either, Volkanovski explained. I'm in a position now where if they do that and they want me to fight bloody March or something, or April, I'm gonna fight at lightweight. Give me that. That's still exciting. So I want an exciting fight like a Charles Oliveira. I did call out Dustin Poirier. He's a great dude, we get along. I think he's a good man, and obviously he's a big fun fight. There's history there with mutual opponents we fought. He used to fight at featherweight, things like that, and obviously a big name, a fun fight that would be. So that's exciting.